Today, we're looking at the top 10 most expensive cars on the planet. I'm talking about cars that cost more than the GDP of a small island. We're going rapid fire. 10 cars, hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's go. So for number 10, we got Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, $4.8 million. This is our cheapest car on the list, by the way. So you might know Koenigsegg for speed. But this car is expensive because of chemistry. Usually, carbon fiber is black, but Christian von Koenigsegg wanted it to shine. So, his team developed a solution to coat individual carbon fibers with a diamond finish. They call it the Koenigsegg proprietary diamond vein. When the sun hits this car, it sparkles like millions of tiny diamonds. It is literally jewelry you can drive. Under the hood, it's a beast. A 4.8-liter twin supercharged V8. It produces 1,018 horsepower and 796 pounds-feet of torque. And because it's a CCXR, it's designed to run on biofuels. So it's eco-friendly, sort of. They only made 2 of these in the entire world. One of them was famously owned by Floyd Mayweather. When you buy a Trevita, you aren't just buying a car, you're buying a diamond ring that does 254 miles per hour. Stepping up to number 9, we head to Italy, the Pagani Huayra Imola, with a price tag of $5.4 million. This car is named after the Imola circuit in Italy, which is a terrifying track, and fittingly, this is a terrifying car. It's powered by a Mercedes AMG 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12. This engine screams out 827 horsepower, but the price tag comes from the obsession with weight. Orazio Pagani is an artist for this car. He invented a new paint system called Aquarello Light. By changing the chemical formula of the paint, they stripped 5 kilograms of the car's weight. Think about that. You're paying millions of dollars for the paint that is barely there. Only 5 of these exist. It's raw, it's violent, and it looks like it wants to eat the car in front of it. For number 8, enter the French heavyweight, the Bugatti Divo, with a price tag of $5.8 million. You all know the Bugatti Chiron. It's fast in a straight line, but owners complained. They said, hey, I want to go fast around the corners too. So Bugatti built the Divo. It uses the legendary 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 engine. That is 16 cylinders and 4 turbos making 1,500 horsepower. But the Divo is different because of aerodynamics. It has a massive dorsal fin and a wider rear wing. It generates nearly 1,000 pounds of downforce. My favorite detail, the taillights. They're 3D printed fins, 44 of them, all lit up individually to create this floating light effect. It looks like a spaceship from Star Wars. They made 40 of these, they called their best customers, showed them a sketch, and all 40 sold out instantly before the public even knew the car existed. And number 7 is a blast from the past. We get the Mercedes-Benz Maybach Accelera with a price tag of $8 million. This car is a one-off. It was built in 2004 for one specific reason: to test tires. Volta, a German tire company, needed a car that was extremely heavy but could still hit 270 miles per hour to test their new wide-body tire. Yes. So Maybach built this tank. It weighs 2.6 tons. It's powered by a twin-turbo V12, making 690 horsepower. While 690 horsepower sounds low by today's standards, remember, the torque on this thing is enough to pull a building down. Birdman, the rapper, claimed he was going to buy it, but it ended up in the hands of a private collector in Germany. It's huge, it's menacing, and there's only one in the entire world. And for number 6, we got the Bugatti Centodieci with a price tag of $9 million. Centodieci means 110 in Italian. This car is a birthday present. It pays tribute to the Bugatti EB110 from the 90s, which was the fastest car of its era. You can see the resemblance in the front of the grille. which is much smaller than a Chiron, and those 5 circular air holes behind the window. That is pure 90s nostalgia brought into the future. It takes a W16 engine and tunes it up to 1,600 horsepower. It goes 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. Only 10 units were made. One of the lucky owners is Cristiano Ronaldo. When you're spending $9 million, you aren't just buying speed, you're buying history. Then, number 5, we're crossing the $10 million mark. Things get weird here. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail with a price tag of $13 million. This is a coach-built car. That means a billionaire client went to Rolls-Royce and designed it with them from scratch. The client loved super yachts, so the car looks like one. The roof is one gigantic pane of glass that tapers down to a point at the back, just like a racing yacht. Inside, it's cleaner than a minimalist apartment. They removed the rear seats and put in a wood shelf with an illuminated glass lip. But the party trick is in the center console. Push a button and a mechanism rises up holding a bottle of vintage champagne and 2 crystal flutes. This car isn't about 0 to 60 times, it's about arriving in style. It's luxury, it's pure luxury. Then for number 4, we get Pagani Zonda HP Borchetta with a price tag of $17.5 million. This is the ultimate unicorn. HP stands for Horacio Pagani, the founder of the company. He built this car for himself. It is a roofless, chopped windshield version of the legendary Zonda. It uses a naturally aspirated 7.3-liter AMG V12, and get this, it has a 6-speed manual transmission. In a world of paddle shifters and computers, this is an analog monster. It also features real wheel spats, carbon fiber covers over the top of the rear wheels to smooth out the airflow. Only 3 were made, 1 for Horacio and 2 that were sold already, sadly. One of them was recently crashed in Croatia, actually, and that was a very, very expensive fender bender. Then, for number 3, we get the most expensive new Bugatti ever sold, La Voiture Noire, with a price tag of $18.7 million. The name translates simply to the black car. It is a modern interpretation of Jean Bugatti's personal Type 57 SC Atlantic, which disappeared during the World War II and has never been found. The body is handcrafted carbon fiber. It looks like it was carved from a single block of black stone. The bumpers are integrated into the body so you can't see the seams. And look at the back, 6 exhaust pipes. It has the same 1,500 horsepower engine as the Chiron, but the suspension is tuned for comfort. This is a Grand Tourer. It's designed to cross continents in total luxury, and there's only one in existence. Then for number 2, we get the Rolls-Royce Boattail. If the Sweptail was a yacht, this is a cruise ship. Rolls-Royce built 3 of these. The most famous one is rumored to belong to Jay-Z and Beyonce. The rear of the car is decked in Caledonio veneer. What the fuck? Push a button and it opens like butterfly wings to reveal a hosting suite. We're talking about a dual refrigerator specifically calibrated to 6 degrees Celsius for Armande de Brignac. What the fuck are these names? It has silver cutlery from Christopher, porcelain plates, and rotating cocktail tables. It even has a parasol that telescopes out of the back to give you shade while you have your $28 million picnic. Inside, the dashboard clock is actually a detachable Beauvais tourbillon watch that you can actually wear on your wrist. It is the ultimate display of wealth. Then, for number 1, this car shattered every record in the book. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe. The $142 million car. Yes, you heard that right. In May 2022, RM Sotheby's auctioned this car in a secret invite-only event at the Mercedes Museum. This car was built in 1955. It is one of only 2 prototypes created by Rodolph Uhlenhaut. Technically, It is a Formula 1 car with a roof. It has a 3.0-liter straight 8 engine capable of 180 miles per hour in 1955. That was alien technology back then. Why is it $142 million? Because it is the Mona Lisa of cars. It was owned by Mercedes-Benz for nearly 70 years and never sold until now. The coolest part, Mercedes used the money to start a global scholarship fund for students in environmental science. So, the most expensive car in the world is actually a force for good. So, there you have it, the top 10 most expensive cars on the planet Earth. The total value of this list is over $250 million. And I have to ask, if you had the money, which one are you taking? Are you taking the speed of the Bugatti, the luxury of the Rolls-Royce, or the history of the Mercedes? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.